That's it. Oh shit! That's it. Oh, big rock down the hill. Oh. All is not fixed. Reality is not static. Let's fucking go. We can eat whenever.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I'm so hungry, let's eat. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the first day in a while where it's been warm enough. Look at this. This is interesting. A nice little tarp here. This could come in useful for something. Well, this is the first day in a while it's been like warm enough to come out and walk. I felt like walking around. There you go. Now, I was gonna walk up this ravine. I don't think I've ever walked up the inside of this ravine before, but it's possible. I think I'm just gonna do it, and it'll kind of keep me out of the wind for most of the time too. These little ravines are like kind of like gutters. They're kind of like natural gutters. Everybody does all kinds of things. They come down, burn trash, maybe hang out, burn a fire out of the wind. But whew, I'm warm already. It's just a nice day for a walk, you know. I'm gonna get out of the house and kind of blab a little bit too. Whew. So that's what's been going on. We've been doing a lot of work on the house, man. The pipes burst the other night. The pipes burst, and so Doom is negotiating with the plumbers right now about how, you know, what's happened, because they came over and did some work, and at that point they went home, and then later on about 1:30 at night we heard a loud bang, boom, and our pipe had come off at the joint where it attaches to the water filter. Oh Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is what we woke up to last night at about 1:30 a.m. We heard a loud bang, and this shit completely busted. And so all that water that came out of that pipe last night, and there was a lot, it was gallons and gallons. It's like I ended up down here. And in here, yeah, see, this is where the water came down from here, from this pipe. And how are you? How are you trying to catch it? You were like, ooh. With this bucket, it was going everywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't that calm how it look at this now.
No, you weren't in my pajamas. You were in your underwear.
Yeah.
And she's hot. but then she was cold. Anyway. Yeah, so but the guys are trying to say, oh, it wasn't our fault, you know. Of course, it totally was. Oh, this is kind of crazy looking down here. I kind of like it. I enjoy. Somebody's bedded down here. I always enjoy these walks, dude. I enjoy just kind of getting out and seeing different pieces of the land that I haven't seen yet. There's always some little nook and cranny hidden back in here. And I mean, obviously, it would be boring for anybody who watches these videos to see the same thing over and over again. If I'm gonna film, I'm gonna go film something new, film something different. I'm gonna tie my boots up right here. I hope not. Anyway. Oh, it's so nice. That's support. Hi. What is that? All just styrofoam? It's like some old styrofoam. Oh yeah, a bunch of old styrofoam we just dumped down here. I thought it was like some funky fungus or something. Put my mittens back on so I can touch stuff safely. Here we go. Well, I found out I gained about 20 pounds. And that's since weighing myself last time and figuring out that I had gained about 15 pounds since I came here. Looks like I gained another 10 pounds since then. So I'm up to about 102.5 kilos. Well, when it's 30 below, you really don't feel like going outside and doing any cardio, you know? It's just a sad reality. And we got all this good food. And that's just what happens, man. Cool. No. So oh, it's an old tree stump. Wow. There's a lot of growth coming out of there. I've gone out for a walk in a while. It feels good, man. Ah. So I guess what's on everybody's mind right around now times is Ukraine and Russia. I know I had some people I chat with online asking me about it, and my heart goes out to all the people, the normal people, you know. Governments of the world are not serving their people, you know. That's the sad truth. Damn it! Piece of grass in my boot. Grass seed. There's a Russian blogger who's friends with another blogger I really like, Bald and Bankrupt. Vlogger, sorry, not blogger. And he's been getting some hate online, and he's not a, I mean, he left, right? Because he's kind of like a westernized post 1991 Soviet kid, you know, like he grew up in a liberalized Russia. So regardless of what you think about it, to turn away from the West that Russia has been engaged in the last few years, amid, you know, the ever-tightening grip of the global rules-based order, quote unquote, vis-a-vis the IMF and the World Bank and NATO and the EU, and their ever creeping eastward expansion. But I mean, you know, not to get into all that, he's a YouTuber and they're about to shut down YouTube in Russia, so of course he's like, yeah, I gotta go. And then he's getting all this hate. Let me sit down here for a second. There we go. He's getting all this hate from people saying he's like not human and all this stuff, and like he rejected democracy, equating him with like phony Russian elections, you know, obvious sham elections where the opposition was jailed or disappeared. And like saying that's him, it's like, that's not him, dude. That's not Russian people. That's so ignorant to equate just normal Russian people with the fucking fuckery that Putin and his boys get up to. I mean, it's not right, guys. You shouldn't do that shit. Okay? Ordinary Russians are hurting right now because of this stuff, and it really sucks. You know, it sucks to be. I wouldn't want to fucking be dealing with that shit, but I especially would not want to be getting bombed in Ukraine, obviously. And so, I mean, understandably, there's a lot of you know, tension. The one thing I was going to say also is that, you know, for all that ever creeping eastward expansion of NATO and NATO allies and NATO austerity, your EU austerity, for all the creeping expansion of EU austerity and NATO, IMF, the World Bank, etc., the Russians still can't help sounding creepy and sounding like they're just lying out there about, you know, genocide and the Donbass and all. But it's all a bunch of bullshit, right? I mean, on the one hand, you have, yeah, the Russians are saying that there's Nazis in Ukraine and they're denazifying Ukraine. And then the actual Nazis in Ukraine are saying that they're they're somehow liberating. They're fighting the Semite Russians. I mean, this is all kind of messed up. It's all not exactly lining up with reality. Okay. Yes. The situation is just not as clear cut as all of this. Okay, from my understanding. All right, let's get out of here. It's creepy. Whew. It's creepy. I don't like it. Whew. Oh. Down here in a hole, guys. Down here in a hole, y'alls. My woke peoples. Stuck. Ooh. Hey. Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, that was not fun. Now, if any of you guys saw the horse video, this is where they were all crossing over right at the top of this ravine here. Nice day, yeah? Yeah, be good to each other, guys, out there. All you people here in Mongolia, I think we ain't got nothing going on. We're just hoping and praying that nothing kicks off between Russia and China. Whew. Tension between those two countries. Watch out. Anyway, enough about this crap. Can we think about that when we're out here? You know? The raven's calling. Wind is blowing. And we're just one person, you know? The thought that we all should be having is that the world was here long before any of us were, and the universe will go on long after we're gone. What of my will then? What of it? It's fleeting. Peace in the European East. Ooh, the horse The horse dung is starting to smell ripe. I don't recall that I've been up this back ridge before, but I know. Oh, there's a car up there. Somebody's up there. I wonder if they're watching the horses. Fabulous. Oh. I think I have. I think I've been up this way before. Come down. I think if I go down this hill, it comes out right behind my house. And I think that is a hike I did last time. Now, I don't know. I've never taken anybody down there before, but walk over here and check this out. Oh, there's a guy. Did you hear him? He's yelling something. I hear him. What? So somebody coming toward me. Let's see what he wants. Wonder if he speaks English. This ought to be good. Early spring in Mongolia, like, it's been like 17 below and snowing for most of it. It's like March 28th. The weather's finally turning. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. But I should say I interviewed for a teaching gig here at a pretty nice school, and it looks like I got accepted, so maybe we're gonna start in the fall. It's a possibility. I might end up passing on it. Kind of depends on a couple things. Honestly, I don't really know if I want to teach. But we'll see. That looks way different over there. I think I will just head back over this hill and head home. It was real nice to get out. Like I said, this is the first walk I've been on in a long while. I really haven't taken any since Mom went home. Yeah, so Mom was in the gear for a long time, and she was watching Kevin every day. But when it got really cold, it got too cold in the gear for her, so she went back to her place in the city. And at that point, I started watching Kev full time again. And so I don't think I took any more walks after that. Oh, what's that been like? Maybe 2 months now? Yeah. Maybe that's how I put on the extra 10 pounds. I'm gonna blame Grandma. Yeah, I'm gonna blame Grandma for that. Woo! It is beautiful over here. But I tell you, man, okay, so next time we go out, what I really want to do, you can see them from here. You can see the ridge of trees. Off in the distance there. That's where I want to go. It's beautiful over there. And I've been there once before. I wanted to go there during the winter. I thought it would be so epic, you know. To take you guys with me on a winter hike. I was gearing up to do it. But dude, 30 below with the wind blowing up on the ridge like this, it's no joke, man. It is no joke. It is intense. I got all the gear. I had like, I have a face mask, you know, I have mittens. The best part of my kit is these boots, dude. These 30 below Baffins. I trust them. But you can see how when we get up to the top of the ridge, any top of the ridge, the wind blows like a knife. Next year, I kept trying to get geared up. You know, the biggest problem was eye protection. See if I can turn the mic away from the wind. I don't know if that's helping or not. I might even try to get out of the wind to just be able to talk here while we go. Oh, that's better. The biggest problem is eye protection, because you get up there and the wind starts blowing and it literally starts to freeze your eyeballs. So you need some goggles or glasses. So I would always try to wear glasses. But two things would happen. One, they start freezing to my face. And the other is that they fog up, because if you have to cover your mouth, you have to cover your lips with like a scarf or a mask. And so that creates air differential and a condensation, you know, and all of a sudden your goggles are fogged up. It's just like snowboarding, except in snowboarding, if you get the right pair of goggles, you can keep that from happening. So I was looking for a while. I never was able to find like a good pair of snowboarding goggles, though. You know, going shopping is such a adventure every time. You know, you got to go out in this crazy traffic. Make a whole day of it, you know. But we'll see. See what happens. Maybe if things calm down with the damn pandemic, shipping can actually happen easier and we can order something online. Yeah, it's rough out here in Mongolia. Like a lot of stuff on Amazon, it's just not available, not available, not available. And I know everybody's going through that, but I think post is pretty wild out here, especially. Oh, this is a nice walk. And we're headed back. I don't want to stay gone too long. I just want to get some exercise, some fresh air. Oh yeah, it's really nice. Really nice to do just that. Now, look at this nice rock. I'm gonna take a pop squat. Oh yeah. Oh, now you can see the guys down there. They're doing our roof. So we're getting some nice work done on the roof. They're sealing it off. It was getting it's a tar roof, and it was getting really old and cracked, so definitely there was going to be some issues going into this year with that roof. We probably already had some leaking going on, and also a lot of heat escaping. We had our house. There we go. Oh, there comes that wind again, man. We had to put those heat sensors on the house, and they could see the heat leaking out of the roof in the corners. All right, we're out of here, dude. Oh, I'm getting pushed off. You can see how crazy this wind gets. When it wants to, it kicks up, and it's game over, bro. Whew. So yeah, even the last time I walked down this hill, it was so crazy. The wind started blowing, and I had to tuck my face down and like really shield from the wind, because the wind is cutting so hard on my face. It's making my eyes water, you know, and then just cold. It's just like literally like a knife. It starts to cut into your cheekbone, you know. You feel like someone's just pressing an ice cube to your face. Yeah, that's crazy. This is a pretty challenging descent too, actually, because you can see all these loose rocks and everything. It gets pretty tiring. Yeah, hiking out here is no joke. It's always like a little bit of a technical aspect to it, because you're always going up real steep, up and down real steep hills, and a lot of times you got like this kind of uneven terrain to work with. So it can be real challenging, real tiring. An old man like me with bad knees. One bad knee. I don't want to sell myself too short. One very bad knee. Hey. So yeah, I mean, you want to see what it's like? Yeah, you want to see what it's like? You think you know what it's like to hike in Mongolia? Woo. The wind's gonna blow my shit. Head down. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm really starting to settle in and enjoy my life here. You know, I miss my boys back in the US, of course, my teenagers, and they miss me, but you know, yeah, there we go. And we're back. This is my guys over here. Alright, so the dogs. Oh, they don't recognize me. You don't recognize me. Whoa. They're growling at me like they don't know who I am. See, this is the craziness of this I've really been dealing with. Hey guys. Come on, guys, it's Daddy. They don't want to recognize me right now. Anyway, take care, everybody. Okay. Action. Sam Ben, guys. Yeah. Well, Bertha.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cool, yeah. There you go. So these are the guys that were working on the roof, and I just wanted to thank them. It's okay put you guys on YouTube? It's a good advertisement. Yeah. Right. Amen. Right. And Tani near Juve?
Anchudur.
Anchutur. Hinbe. Near Hinbe. Automat. Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's it. His name is Basha. He speaks really good English. Yeah. He said, I said goy earlier, and he said, yeah, nice, right? Yeah. Sambin. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. Thanks for coming back. Yeah. I was sad to miss you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Pobotabe. Pogonsta viavare. Alright, thanks babe. Oh my gosh, that's so nice. Is it still filming? Oh good, we got that whole thing. I pointed. I'm not supposed to point. That's bad in Mongolia. Remember. My cute wife.